Kinshana, Kinshana, oh ho ho!
You're Ollie?
That's me.
How you going, mate? I'm Zach.
Nice to
I'm
meet you,
the
Zach.
supervisor here. So up until Brendan started, I ran both the local and all of our oil line hauls.
Yep.
So right now my main focus is the oils. So we run oil out of Wodonga. So my trucks are based out of Wodonga, all my B doubles.
Yep.
I've got 6 trucks and trailers down there. So we run to Adelaide, Laverton and Bendigo.
Yep.
To collect oil to take it to the refinery at Wagga.
Yep.
And then up north I run 4 road trains. So we run from Gladstone to, we'll start at the top, Cairns, Townsville, Mackay, Claremont, Emerald, Mount Isa, Darwin, Waco, Toowoomba, all up to the refinery at Gladstone. So
Yeah, right.
I've got 4 road trains based up there with a spare B double set.
Yep.
And I've got 2 B double sets that run out of this yard here.
You're right.
So I service on average 1.2 to 1.3 million litres of oil
Oh, yeah.
for the stuff up north, and down south on average is 650, 700k.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of our side tippers that runs the rubbish from this transfer station, the transfer station at Oxenford and Toowoomba.
And there's 5 side lifts out there. Presumably the drivers are on Smoko.
They're either on Smoko, mate, or they're waiting for their next customer, but I'd say they'd be on Smoko at this time of day. They'd be due to have a break.
Mm.
But we'll go for a wander if you want. We'll go show you the workshop and stuff. Any questions you've got, feel free to ask. I'll answer what I can. If I don't know, I can probably direct you somewhere. But yeah, whatever you need. If you need anything while you're here, just let us know.
Yep.
Great, thanks.
Alright, let's get started.
All right, let's go for a wander. Yeah.
For a wander we will go.
Yeah, I know, but they're going in the wrong direction. I think. I might just go for a walk.
But yeah,
Let's move forward to it. I had a look at the three wheelie bins that were inside the transfer station. None of them have dividers in them.
they don't have what, sorry?
Dividers. Because Gold Coast and Logan used to have split bins.
They did.
So I'm trying to search for dividers.
I think you'll be lucky to find any of them here, mate. Very lucky. So,
Well, I know a Logan resident got their divider removed recently because they said that it made the bin look bad.
yeah. Oh, look, and at the end of the day, general public would probably complain that there wasn't as much space in them, and they pay for certain amounts of volume.
One of them could have one in it. You never know.
So you got over there's a repair and maintenance division. So you were at Underwood before?
Yep.
So all those bins over there that they're working on, so Underwood has a repairs and maintenance division that work out of this yard.
Yep.
So that's what they're doing there. So they'll scrap bins, repair bins, wash them out. Yeah. And you got the old girls here.
About as old as you, Julian.
Old Bedford.
This one's come to the Bendigo yard before.
Did it?
Yep. Good girl, JJRO1. Aren't ya?
Can't beat old Bedfords.
This thing runs really well and sounds even better.
Is there any questions you got?
Not as of yet, because I haven't seen too much yet. Oh, there's a side lift up there. There is someone waiting, I'd assume.
There is. I'd say they're on a break as well.
Probably. Oh, filter bins, parts, more parts, tins.
We've got all the archiving and stuff in these. All our paperwork archiving in the containers.
Oh yeah.
And tyres as well in that one. We basically have our own stash of rims and tyres, so if we get a flat in the yard of an afternoon or first thing in the morning, somebody can let us train to swap the tyres out.
Oh yeah.
Pick all the boxes to be able to change them and then do the rest.
Yeah, right. Oh, so this is also a dual side tip loading. Yeah, right. It's also loaded on both sides. I'd assume this thing would have had a packer in it, or was it a gravity packer? So I have to tip it and move it all to the back. Because judging by the fact there's no packer in it, I'd say it was gravity packed.
So this is our workshop.
Yeah, what looks to be a brand new trailer.
It's actually not. It's a very old trailer that we've just had refurbished.
Oh yeah.
So the partner to it's up the back.
Oh
But we've just had it refurbed. That truck will be 23 MB. It's got a cracked sump.
Ooh.
So they've got to replace the sump this afternoon.
yeah. Right. Ooh. Oh, what the hell was that? Is that a rat or a lizard? There's a lizard in there. There's a lizard on that pallet.
Yeah, we get some big lizards around here. We get some goannas, bearded dragons.
Flatbed acos.
Yep.
119F still looking pretty good. Tell you what, this would have been better on a side lift. Oh, a Redlands recycling bin. Yes, please, I'll have a look at that. Oh, there's a couple in here. Brand new bins. Oh no, they have been used. It's an interesting place. I can have dreams, you know. Bro, look at how small that is. Bro, the front lift bit in there is tiny.
Boys, how are we? This is Ollie. Ollie's come up from Victoria.
Nice to meet you. How are you, mate?
Having a visit, checking shit out. Loves the trucks, loves the bins, wants to work for JJ's.
I actually do work for JJ's down Bendigo.
Started as a casual at Bendigo, I believe.
Yep. That'd be right. Do a bit of everything.
So these boys do all the repairs and maintenance on these bins.
Oh,
Flat out like lizards drinking constantly. No end in sight. Hey, collie dog.
Still waiting for my official picture.
I'll give you one today. Yeah, Roger.
how small this thing is. It's midget size. This thing's a midget.
It's like my size. For little people.
Hey, yo. That's fucking sus. I already like your humour.
Beg your pardon?
I already like your humour.
I'm ex-army, mate. I've had to have had a sense of humour.
Yeah, right. How the hell did you end up here then?
I got injured.
Oh, wow. So you were honourably discharged.
Basically, yeah, medical discharge, no?
Yeah, right.
I was infantry for 5 years.
Oh, wow. The more you know. Well, that means you're tough on Karens and tough on stains. Here are all the old parts of the front lift bins.
Yep.
And a random car tyre. What, do people just throw shit off of there and send it down here?
No, this is what happens, mate. We get a lot of wind, and we had the cyclone recently.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that washed down and blew in, and it was absolute nightmare. We had no power here for a week.
Fuck.
So we had Jenny's running and working out Underwood for a few days.
I thought this trip might be cancelled.
Nah, we're good now.
I can't even get to Mullen Diner though. They cancelled that.
Yeah. Oh, we got hit pretty hard, but I think depending on location and levels of the streets, we're someplace terrific.
Yeah, I was meant to go to Mullen Diner, but that seemed to have just gotten fucked off the list.
Yeah, I know they basically were working out of a different depot for an extended period of time.
Yeah, right.
Flooding's a bit of a problem. That'd be you. Tomorrow's okay. Good guy.
Yeah, definitely. Beat supervisor, mate.
Anything beats sitting around in an office all day.
Yeah, tell me about it. Don't have many options when you're broken, though. Trust me, if I could do physical jobs, mate, I'd be
You
doing
probably
it.
would.
I was a farm boy, then I was a soldier.
That wasn't even closed properly. Nice. There you go.
We've got our own wash bay and everything.
Oh yeah. God, it looks like side lifts would have parked here at one point.
Probably. So this is all now for our doubles, because the doubles fit in here perfectly.
Oh yeah. This could have been an old Gold Coast yard.
Well, I think they're doing works on this yard at some point very soon to expand.
Ah. Yeah, right.
So you saw the shed, so you went up to the transfer station.
Yeah.
So the tunnel entrance for our doubles is just there. So you'll see side tipper in there rocking as it gets loaded, the side tipper as it gets loaded there.
Yeah.
So they just push it in. So basically the base of the shed where the rubbish sits is just above the top of those trailers.
Yeah, right.
And we push the rubbish in.
What's all the way up the back there? 'Cause I see a rusty trailer.
So there's bits and pieces of old bins, old vehicles.
Oh, old vehicles.
Just be careful, brother.
Yeah, nah, you got it.
Right, mate.
Why do they dump the line and take
So it's about an hour west. So that's where the big. So we take it from Toowoomba, we take it to the north end of here, all the way out there to tip it off, and then just keep running. So,
What kind of old vehicles we talking about up here? Side lifts?
I know there was a crane truck, I know there was a side lift. They were moving some of them. I've got a spare prime mover, I've got a spare loader, I've got
A clean away bin?
hay.
You got a clean away bin?
Yep. I've got spare B double trailers for my tankers.
Yeah. Who knows, there might be split bins up there.
It could be. Obviously our wash bay's there.
Yep.
Fuel tank and AdBlue tanks just here.
Mm-hmm. 240 for garbage in the cab.
Sounds like you can sort of save it a bit.
Thousands and thousands of litres.
Well, we're going up this way now to explore.
So all the guys that drive the side lifts, they all park up here.
Oh yeah.
That's all their personal vehicles.
Mm. Fancy. Oh wow, that's an old. That's old. That black JJ Richards Kerry one. That's the old logo. That is. Oh yeah, there's an old Hino cab chassis. I would assume that would have been a comb lift. What sounds like an ACO up there. And I'm right. Wow, that is a side lift. Look at that. That's cool as, bro. That's got to be a prototype.
I thought you might like that one.
That's got to be a prototype. There's no way it isn't.
So it goes in the back of the hook truck. It's got the bar.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically a portable one.
Does it actually get used or is it just scrapped?
I haven't seen it get used, mate.
Oh yeah. Why do you have all different stuff from different companies?
Beg your pardon?
You used to have all this different stuff from different contractors. Why?
Yep, so we move and change bins.
Oh, there's a side lift up here.
Someone's probably off sick today.
So do some of the side loaders actually park here?
Yep, they all park up the back here. That's why they park their cars up the front.
Oh, look at that. There is an old trailer. I was right. Oh, Gold Coast truck. No, I need to look at this now. Oh my god. Bro. An original Gold Coast truck. What? Bruh. On an old Sulo lid. This is the old Gold Coast yard. There are bits and pieces of bins here.
Yep.
I reckon.
There was a lot of damaged stuff with the cyclone.
Yeah.
It's probably residual rubbish and broken pieces.
Bro, this has to have been the old Gold Coast yard if that thing's there.
No, I think it's just because they based some of their trucks out of here.
That thing's from 1998. It ain't going anywhere.
No, it is not. About 7 minutes before the girls want us back in the office, brother.
Yeah, right. Better make them count then. Yep. 23 FD.
To 500 mil of rain across some of those areas in the next 2.5 days.
That's half our year. We get, and this last year, I think we got about 4 acres of both.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And our dam is about 10 meters deep.
I grew up in Tassie, so I'm a farm boy from Tassie.
Yeah.
And that cyclone at my house, so I turned 40 on the Sunday. The cyclone hit. Couldn't get out of my house, had no power. We had 323 mil of rain in my backyard from Friday afternoon through to Sunday afternoon. It was nuts.
Bro, this thing has its own exhaust pipe.
I think it's a vent, mate, so because you can get some back pressure with some of these trailers when they load, depending on what's loaded in.
Yeah.
That allows it to breathe and vent, so
Another-
if they go to open the manifold, it doesn't blow back.
Another original Gold Coast unit.
You like that one?
So that explains all the funny. These are being bought.
No split bin.
No dividers.
No dividers. These are 2-year-old split bins though. That sticker's really cool. I really like that. See that? Because that one's an old split bin. Oh well.
Go through the ladies.
Yeah.